But I thought in my mind, TK, so maybe I need to take another route so that at least people can see who I am and notice me, and then other doors will open. So I went down south and I did a lot of south songs. What Helen ma'am did was not just songs, she did performance-oriented numbers. I've always wanted to make that shift because I knew that Bollywood is what it is today because of dance and because of music. Learn the language first of all. If I don't learn the language, then how do I expect anyone to respect me and accept me? Side, especially that ghetto side of mine, it comes out and then I'm just like thinking like always bigger, bigger, bigger.
Art is art, artists are artists, and there has been a constant divide between the two. But today I have somebody who has bridged that gap, and how. Nora Fatehi joins us for a conversation only on Bollywood Bubble. Hello.
Hi, I'm feeling amazing.
We saw your performance. It was amazing as well.
Oh, I'm glad. Did you enjoy? It was
I loved
entertaining.
Loved.
That was the most important. My goal is always to entertain the audience.
I wanted to ask you this, that एक time ऐसा था जहाँ पे Helen ma'am used to only do dance numbers and she was respected. Beyond that, it got reduced to the item tag. I think you have made that shift again. How many times have you heard that, and how do you see that outlook change?
Whenever I hear it, my heart just literally flutters because it's such a big responsibility because what Helen ma'am did was not just songs. She did performance-oriented numbers. There was a reason why the audience would flock to the cinemas just to see her, because she had a charisma, she had an aura, and she understood music, and she performed. That's what true artists do, true performers do. Somewhere around the line, we lost it because of the intentions behind performing. It was all about sensuality, and I mean there's nothing wrong with sensuality, but it was all about tantalizing and vulgarity, and people were being put in songs without actually deserving to be in songs. So real dancers were never put in songs. It was just people who were ready to show skin, and their intentions were not right. I feel like the audience is very smart. When they see a performance, they can feel the intentions behind that if you are doing it for the right reasons. When I perform, I feel the music and I want to articulate the music to the audience through my body and through my facial expressions. Alongside with that, I also want to make them happy. They should be enjoying themselves. They should feel positivity. It needs to be a vibe. And every music, every instrument has a different style. So when I do Dilbar, I get into the belly dance mode. So when you get into the belly dance mode, the facial expressions change, the body language change. When I do an afro like Dance Mehrani, again the facial expressions, the energy changes. So audience understands that, and they understand the energy that you give out. I've always wanted to make that shift because I knew that Bollywood is what it is today because of dance and because of music, and dancers were not given that respect. And the difference between what people thought dancers are and what I am today and why people respect me is that we perform and we really, really take you to another world for that 5 to 10 minutes, Alongside with that, it would have not happened if it wasn't for the audience and for the industry giving me a chance.
But there was a time in Indian film industry, even down south and in Bollywood, people would wait for that one song.
Yes.
People would wait. Yeah.
I was that one. Yeah, I was that person. I still am.
And then we lost it in between. And I want to ask you that in the beginning, we did see you in a lot of those numbers as background dancers, like in one of those women, even in a Manohari. From there, the kind of journey that you've had, today people want a song of yours to be put in every movie. How do you see the transition?
I started off with acting first in Hindi cinema. The first film didn't really do well. The second film also didn't do well. But I thought in my mind, TK, so maybe I need to take another route so that at least people can see who I am and notice me, and then other doors will open. So I went down south and I did a lot of south songs, and that would have been the best experience because I learned so much. Like the choreographers down south, they're on another level, They pushed my dance ability. I'm not a trained dancer and I lacked in a lot of departments when it comes to dance, but whatever I learned from south and the hardcore dancing, the kind of choreography, on the spot learning, lip syncing, expressions, and sometimes learning lyrics on the day of. on set, literally in front of the camera. So it really seasoned me as the artist. And then when I came and started doing songs in Bollywood, I realized that this was going to be the door where people can identify with me and connect, and I can create my own brand. And that's exactly what I did with #DanceWithNora, and that became a platform for me to encourage the youth to show their skill and for the world to see how talented they are. And it took me so long to have a platform myself. So if I'm able to create some sort of platform for the youth, nothing like it. Like everything I do has substance. It's not just about dancing and like, here, look at me, you know. It's got to have substance. And Dance with Nora we have discovered some amazing talents on stage, as you can see from today. We got such a cutie up, and
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and even with my show, or with the show I'm judging, Dance Devani, a lot of the contestants were discovered from my hashtag, you know. And it means a lot to like be a role model and just inspire the youth.
I have to tell you this, that when we look at your songs, especially the songs that you've done post reaching a certain position where you have a certain position to command a certain kind of aesthetic, I think all the songs have been very different, and they are made on an international scale. Like when you look at a Pepeta, or when you look at a Pachtaoge, which your version, and when you look at a Nach Meri Rani, Dance Meri Rani, they're very different. And even a Kusu Kusu is very different. Again, Kusu Kusu is a Bollywood number, but when you've done those music videos, you've made that effort to make it look global. We have always been inspired by the West, but do you somewhere feel that because we are like, हम लोग हॉलीवुड की मूवीज के बारे में बात करते हैं, हॉलीवुड के आइकॉन्स के बारे में बात करते हैं, पॉप आइकन्स के बारे में, whether it's Shakira, J-Lo, Beyonce, do you want to create a space like that for yourself and maybe for many others like you?
What I want to do is create a global space where I can represent Indian music, art, culture, and cinema. Sath mein, I want to merge it with the Middle Eastern culture, the Arabic culture, and my North African roots, because it's possible. We're already doing that. I did that with Arabic Dilbar, I did that with Dance Meri Rani, and even with Dilbar, the Hindi version, and Kusu Kusu, it's there, you know what I mean? We've merged the Arabic and Indian culture together, and I know we can go even further global. We can go to the West and showcase our roots. And I think because I was born and raised in Canada, so my Western side, you know, especially that ghetto side of mine, you know, it comes out, and then I'm just like thinking like always bigger. Yeah, we're here. India is no less. Like whenever we compare to global, because outside of India is global.
Yeah.
Because all of us non-Indians have grown up watching Bollywood. You know, we grew up listening to Hindi music, singing the lyrics, wearing the clothes. You know, so technically India is global already. But I want to take it somewhere where we can diversify it and represent. I want a girl in Nigeria or Ghana or Tanzania who knows all the lyrics of Hindi songs and knows all the Shah Rukh Khan movies to see her culture also in India, you know.
Absolutely.
I want a girl in the Middle East who knows all of Madhuri Ma'am's songs to see her culture also in India. So I need to diversify, and that is my vision and goal, and it's been like that day one, and that's what my branding is all about.
You know, I have to tell you this, that the reason why I started off with that introduction is because ethnicity has always been used to divide art and artists, and I'm pretty sure you also faced a lot of it in the beginning. Today I think the audience has accepted you, the country has accepted you in a very different way, and people love you. Comparing those times where you were, you know, looked down upon because of where you come from to today, how do you see the change?
I think initially what happened was, I don't blame anybody, because this is in every industry, in every country, that is there, you know, the test is there. And I feel like what I understood is, yeah, maybe people are kind of hesitant, so what do I need to do? I need to learn the language, first of all. If I don't learn the language, then how do I expect anyone to respect me and accept me? Not just learn the language, but love it, you know, love the language, try your best, accept people's cultures, accept the environment you're in, and become a chameleon of some sorts, you know. And I think people notice that I really, at heart, my intentions are clean, and I really just want to just bring, you know, bring the gap into more closer, bridge the gap, and create some game-changing moments. And the industry is changing anyways. There's no formula, and stardom is changing, and what audience wants is changing. So I'm just like, honestly, I'm just grateful. Like today, like I have a lot of love, and nobody really needs to love me, to be honest with you, and I'm just very grateful.
It's true, the love that you have, I think only Helen and Malaika Arora at one point. These two only come to my mind when I think of people in that space. You're the only person from this generation to have done that. But at the same time, lastly, I want to ask you that you performed today, and if you had to take 3 actors and 3 female actors, actresses, male actors and female actors, who you want to dance with, you know, on screen, can be from any generation who are working still, who would they be?
You know what? Honestly, like, I'm thinking bigger. I want to do a film where I will act and dance together, bring those two talents together and do something explosive. I would love to do something with Shahid. I feel like if me and him did a film, he's such a strong actor and such a good dancer, and I know I'm a great dancer, and I'm such an I emote so well. So I just know we could do magic on screen, you know. And Hrithik, Roshan also is someone I feel like we can do something iconic together, but something big. I'm always thinking big, a big.
I think maybe Katrina Kaif.
I love Katrina. Yeah, why not? Like, of course, just opportunity. That's all I want. Yeah.
It was almost going to happen in your previous film.
It was, yeah, but maybe next time, yeah.
But thank you, Nora. I hope you keep doing what you believe in, because I know that you've been through a lot of struggle and a lot of bad days, and there were days when you might have thought of giving up, but I think today people will look at you and your journey and never think of giving up.
Yeah, like just the inspiration, being a role model, like, guys, push it, believe in yourself. Till today, I'm still struggling, still have difficulties, but we wake up every day and we just push it. And that's why I like to bring kids on stage with me, you know,
Yeah.
so they give them that little bit of
And
hope.
now you're doing everything. You're
Yeah.
singing, you're producing, you're doing everything.
Definitely.
Your Dirty Little Secret is a song which you've produced also. if I'm not
Yeah,
wrong.
so this is the 3rd single which I've produced, sang, and directed. So after Arabic Dilbar Pipita, it's now Dirty Little Secrets. But that's my own little babies and my independent projects.
Lovely. Keep doing that. Thank you so much, Nora.
Bye.